Just an hour away from one of the largest population centers on Earth, there exists a fantastic habitat to observe the migratory pattern of those escaping the dog-eat-dog world of the densely packed urban environments. They are drawn by bountiful food supply and the cooler mountain climate. The migrations bring them here to this amazing wooded mountainside known as Oak Glen. The annual journeys into this unique habitat happen all year round, but the largest movements seem to happen in the summer and fall. Summer migrations almost always include the young of the species. While many of the activities may look like recreational games, up here, high on the mountainside, these creatures are learning physical, mental, and even spiritual skill that will help them survive when they re-enter the concrete jungle. In a large cave-like area, these warm-blooded vertebrates test their muscles in rough and tumble games of skill. Agility, strength, speed all come into play in determining the survival of the fittest and deciding which of these amazing mammals will be the clan leader. Losers here might be pushed to the end of the feeding line or be forced by the dominant members of the clan to clean the sleeping habitat. Hidden deep within the woods of Oak Glen is a unique water environment where some creatures practice hiding under the water and others practice aggressive, warlike displays. Now, we can't be certain if these acrobatics will be used in courting rituals when the young grow into adults, or if these actions are simply defensive displays designed to scare off the natural urban predators. In either case, it's truly amazing to witness the capabilities of these most unique creatures. In any environment, they seem able to adapt. They're clever, versatile. Ooh, look here, this is what I mean. When necessary, they can take flight straight up a vertical surface. Nothing seems to stop them. Stretching out their hands, stabilizing with their feet, they become one with the rock. Now, what's interesting about this particular skill is that the young seem to have an advantage over the adult. This may be because the adults find the food supply so rich and plentiful, they seem to graze all day long and have simply grown too full to easily scamper up the vertical surfaces. But it's hard to blame the adults for their eating habits because the variety of edible materials that appear in the feeding area each day seems nearly endless. Now, the food supply never seems to run out before all the members of the herd have had their fill. This is due in large part to a special class of the species known as the staff drone. They work tirelessly bringing food up from the deep recesses of the hive. But it's not just the food and the fun and the climate that draws these creatures upwards into the mountains. After filling themselves on goodies, these creatures will often undertake more leisurely activities. Sometimes they return to their sleeping caves for afternoon naps. Other times they gather in a room where it's one creature's job to speak until everyone goes to sleep. For those not attracted to resting, there are special buildings designed for making things. Now, unlike many tool-making species who concentrate on making useful objects, here at Oak Glen there seems to be a preference for creating ornamental, decorative articles. Now, leading researchers think these objects may even have religious significance. Speaking of the religious realm, there are some mysterious occurrences that continue to baffle our scientific studies of these beings. At regular intervals throughout the day, bipods gather up in a single building. Once inside, they begin vocalizing, all at the same time. Now, rather than a chaotic clash, this vocalization creates harmonious sounds that are just amazing to listen to. If you eavesdrop long enough, it feels that you're almost being transported to a higher plane of existence. Now, I know it sounds crazy, but sometimes I wonder if these creatures don't understand something that escapes the empirical observer. These transcendent moments often seem to happen at all adult gatherings in the fall when the young of the species are institutionalized in the valley below. But just when the scientist thinks he's unraveled the mystery of the Oak Glen experience, some unexpected occurrence will bring on peals of laughter that defy any pious explanation. Now, I suppose that unraveling the amazing mysteries of this wild kingdom may require a lifetime of research. But that's fine with me because I love being out in nature, especially in the beautiful mountains at Oak Glen.
Oak Glen invites you to visit us and learn how this unique Christian Conference Center can enhance your church's ministry and outreach. Call, visit us online, or drive up and see us in person. We're less than 2 hours away from anywhere in the LA Basin, and it's well worth the trip.